Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So in this video we're going to talk about what are the things you should remember to make an interview very successful. Let's see one by one. So you are having an interview during your admission process and you are very excellent. You answer almost all the topics which the interviewer has asked with you. But what happens if sometimes you don't know some subjects and there is some questions asked to you? How to answer that? So be polite and be positive always. If you don't know about that particular questions that came from a different subject, don't panic. Stay positive and just you admit that you are not completely aware of that, and you show that you have done projects related to another project, but that is very relevant for this masters. You inform them you have some understanding, but you need to recall that and you have to inform that at the moment to answer that question. But tell them that you know that topic, you have studied that, but right now I need to recall it, so I need some time. Just tell like that, and you can ask them. You can suggest them. I have done my projects in other area, this and this. Maybe it's better if you can ask questions related to that. You can suggest them, but it doesn't work in all the cases. But you can tell the interviewer that you are very much having knowledge on that subject. You know the question, but you cannot answer at the moment. You need to recall it. You can answer like that. So that is very important. If you don't know a particular question on a particular topic, like say that you don't know completely, you have some understanding, but you need some time to recall it. Rather than you can suggest some other topics for the interviewer to ask some questions on it. Maybe some other projects or other topics, if they can, you have done it. So you can suggest them, you can ask some questions to this subjects or this subjects. So you can have some confidence on that. You can, that way you can turn the negative situation into a positive situation. Don't blindly say that I don't know completely about the interview questions or something like that. You tell that you know these things, try to answer it up. But if you don't know to answer it up, just tell that you need to recall for some time. So that is very important. Stay positive and show that you have some passion, interest for the course, and you have developed a lot of skill sets for this relevancy of this master's program. So tell that you are the best candidate, showcase your skills and talents. In that way, they convert the negative situations where you don't know some questions, but you can try to answer it in a positive way, and that can make a good impressions for the interviewer. Also, to be very successful during the interview, you have to organize your answers for each questions. For example, if they ask some questions, tell about yourself or tell about your projects. Before that itself, try to organize it and structure it in a very neat and easy to understandable way. Most of the times when I was having the mock interview with my students, right, for studying abroad, they were having very good projects, but they are not showcasing it in a well mannered. They were trying to elaborate in a very longer way. In that way that the reader can lose patience, and he can show this interest on your topic. So most of the time, keep it very concise, be very relevant, only indicate the relevant projects for the interview. You have done 10 projects, but you don't have to indicate all the 10 projects for the master's program. Just indicate the very relevant and important projects. And always organize, plan, and structure your answers for each questions. That way the interviewer will have a very good opinion on you. You have a very organized way of doing everything. He will come to know by interviewing you itself. It is very important. Most of the times we don't ask questions about a particular topic to the interviewer. You have to ask some general questions to the interviewer. That way they will have a very good thoughts on you. He is asking some good questions. Most of the time we only discuss about the course and curriculums, but apart from that, ask questions related to the research facilities or research activities that is ongoing on the university. Just ask the professor that what are the research activities that is going on, what are the projects that you are currently working, what are the things that you are recently you achieved, or something like that. You shoot some questions. That will be a very good to do some conversations and build some good understanding on it. You ask some questions. You tell them, I have reviewed your previous research article, it was published on this and this journal, and it was very really nice work. Show some appreciation to the professor, and then you tell what are the projects ongoing. I have read some ongoing projects for in on the website, and I want to do my projects during masters in those projects. So show them that you're interested in research activities and projects apart from curriculum as well, because most of the times professors and the course coordinator, they look for candidates who have a very strong understanding, or they have a passionate on particular area, particular subject. Show that you are really passionate, and this is also very, very important. Keep in mind that you have to show yourself very hardworking and proactive, and you should be like adaptive in nature. They will look for this behaviors like persistent. He is adaptable to any project changes or new things in the projects. So they will test these things. So tell that in your bachelor's you have done some projects, and I was really hardworking. I was anticipated some changes in the projects. Acted like very proactive before that itself, and I was able to do the projects well success. So you can tell that what are the changes that you anticipated beforehand, how proactive you are, how persistent you are, how adaptive to the changes. So tell like that with examples. So that is very, very important. Show your examples in real life that you have done, highlight your skills and experience, and they will have a very good understanding. So show that one. And finally, I would like to say, be very, very professional during the interview process. Dress very professional, because they are like very, very top professors and program coordinators. When you are answering with them, answer them in a very polite way, and don't say. Sometimes some students, they will keep speaking for a lot of time, and they don't give space for the interviewer to come back to them. They will make long answers even for short questions, which is not necessary. So don't say that you know a lot of things by speaking. Not just by speaking for a long time doesn't mean that you have a complete knowledge on the process or interview. They don't judge like that. So what are the topics they ask? Answer it like a very professional and like polite way, and don't over talk, or don't think that you know a lot, because the professors on the other hand, they know a lot of things in general. So just try to be very polite. Even if you answer wrongly, they will take it very positively. Most of the professors are very kind. They don't criticize your mistakes. They will just tell you can do it better next time. So you don't have to worry about that. So thank you guys. These are the very, very important elements or key items I want to share with you guys. This is very, very important to make your interview very, very successful. Thank you guys. We see in other video. If you found this is really useful, please comment below and share it to your friends. And if you want any professional guidance about abroad educations, or to find some jobs abroad, or to write scholarship applications and other details, just you can contact our team. We can help you, and we can provide very transparent and reliable information to you. Good luck guys. See you in another video. Bye bye.